Johnny, you notice something? Oh!
Appreciate it.
Anything I got to do to help my team win, that's all that matters to me. Very excited. I feel like this is going to be a great year for us.
The goal every year is to win a national championship, so it's championship or bust.
We got the team, we got the heart to really take it to anyone.
I just want to win. Anything less than that is a failure.
I thought it was an embarrassing performance the whole weekend, all the way around.
For us, this is our Sunday fun day, okay? You're a college athlete for a fucking reason. These are the sacrifices that you make, and there's nothing better than to be able to go out tonight and play the best game in the fucking world, all right? Let alone against Fairfield, all right? The setting has been set with us. We're coming off a winless weekend with a tie and that loss, okay? So we're looking to bounce back and be strong, all right? We put in a decent amount of work this week, all right? But for them, they're still looking for their first win. So if you don't think for 1 second you're going to get do or die, desperation, high level of compete from that team over there, then don't even bother playing the game.
It's always great vibes playing Fairfield. I think that we know that we're a better team than them. I think that we obviously are comfortable here. It's what we practice. You know, looking around, I think that it's just a comfortable place to play, obviously, you know, where you play all the time, you know? So I think, obviously, we don't necessarily have the biggest crowds, but I think coming here, it's always a comforting place to play.
This was all or nothing for us. After the weekend we had, we're just very disappointed with the previous weekend we had, so we had to bring it against Fairfield.
We have our lineup set. Johnny, you're starting. Krabby and Mac are going to be there, and Pavy's in the fucking net. Stay together as a team. You work hard, and good things will happen. Understand? You come out as a unit. You walk out there on a mission, and you right this fucking ship. Let's go, boys.
With that loss behind them, Farmingdale set their sights on another crucial matchup, this time against Fairfield University. The Rams were determined to bounce back, and bounce back they did. The game saw some remarkable performances, including a standout moment from freshman defenseman Devin Quinones. That one slips in! Who notched his first collegiate goal in a rather unconventional manner. As Farmingdale will scoop up off the change, it's Duffy around 2 red jerseys. One against the world, and he scores! Tim Duffy, the team's leading point scorer, continued his scoring ability, adding another goal to his tally. Skating into the zone, Duffy unleashed a shot that found its mark and extended the Farmingdale State lead to 2-0. Fairfield managed to get on the scoreboard, but the Rams' offensive firepower couldn't be contained. Michael Lorico, returning from injury and illness, showcased his resiliency with a one-timer goal off a pass from linemate Sean O'Donnell. Bridgewood still trying to get around Marquis. Lorico has the game's recent goal. Brennan rebound, and they score! The scoring spree continued as defenseman Jason Brennan, known for his offensive contributions against Fairfield, added another goal to the total. The final score stood at 4-1, securing a decisive victory for the Rams. This triumph marked a significant rebound for Farmingdale as they displayed resilience, teamwork, and the ability to capitalize on scoring opportunities. The win against Fairfield not only added another notch in the victory column, but also fueled the team's momentum as they look ahead.
In the fucking Fairfield's hard fucking tree. Fuck yeah, Tree.
Speech it up.
Speech, get up.
Go ahead. Tree, go ahead.
Keep it rolling, boys.
Yeah! Hey, real quick before you get cut loose for the night, all right? Listen, we gave you that task tonight to make sure that you came out and you competed and you worked hard and we didn't have to question you how you played and the energy and the effort, okay? And it showed on the ice. Third period, I thought we did a great job showing championship minutes. What happened?
stepped on that fucking table.
What is that? All right, so I'm not the only one who went hunting just now, right? All right, so listen, with third period, we challenged you to make sure you played championship minutes, right? Make sure you did the little things, the red line, the pucks deep. You had 2 turnovers in the entire period. You took it to them. You didn't give them any life. You put a couple in the net, and you showed how you can play when you're up a goal. All right, so that's good shit, especially rolling into this week. If you don't know and you haven't been paying attention, Binghamton won the whole fucking thing last year. All right, they're coming down. You got them twice. So as far as I'm concerned, you're playing the defending national championships back-to-back at home. You need to have a good practice, mentally ready, and be ready to fucking go, because that's the team who won it all. All right, so good job tonight. You should be proud of yourselves, but hey, turn the page. It's back to work fucking Tuesday. Let's go.
It's just a team effort. It's not just the defense. It's the center getting low, helping out. It's the wingers coming down, and just it's a team effort. I'm just a power play merchant. I mean, I'm in front of the net. I'm just a merchant. You know, I was bringing against Fairfield, so.
And I believe you scored your first collegiate goal this past game. How did it feel?
It felt great. I mean, not how I thought it would go in, but it went in, so it definitely it was a good feeling. We knew it was a big game, and we needed to get the win, and Fairfield's our rival, so we knew like we had a lot going into the game, so mentally we were prepared well, and same physically. We just had an all-around like good warm-up and everything, so.
It feels good. I never tell myself that I have, a win streak. I just tell myself that every game is a new game. And I am hard on myself. I always tell myself if I lose the game that I'm going to stay up at night, that I'm going to look at myself differently. So I go into every single game telling myself I'm the best goalie, and every single game just trying to do my best and not really thinking about the wins prior, just the win to come.
Definitely needed a big bounce back after Georgia. That was a tough one for us, but we knew going into Fairfield it's a huge rivalry. Always a good game between them, and we were able to come out, take it to them early, and hold the lead, come out with the win. Definitely going back to the locker room after the first period up 2-0, knowing the game's not over, knowing we have to keep playing our game, not let up on the gas, and luckily we were able to do that, come out on top 4-1, and that's just what happens when we play that the way that we know we can. Definitely play every game like something big, like a rivalry game is on the line. We got Binghamton this weekend, coming off a national championship. They're a very good team, but we got to play them the same way we would play any other team, and I think we'll be able to find success in that.
Binghamton University's hockey program has been a dominant force in the college hockey scene. Their remarkable recent journey culminated in a championship last season when they secured victory in the national championship game, defeating Fairfield after falling short the year prior to Babson College. As the Rams prepare to face the reigning champions and top-ranked team in Division I, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. The game unfolded with Binghamton asserting their offensive power, securing an early lead with the first 2 goals. Undeterred, Farmingdale responded as Tim Duffy got on the board, capitalizing on an odd man rush. Ethan Bohm would then add to the excitement with a well-placed wrist shot from the inside circle, marking his first goal of the season, leveling the score at 2. The game hung in the balance, with both teams attempting to break the tie, a true test of grit and determination. However, a costly penalty by Sean O'Donnell with 2 minutes remaining proved detrimental. Binghamton capitalized on the power play, securing a 3-2 victory.
Yeah, I mean, once we saw that penalty in the final minute, I had a feeling myself that they were just going to find a way and score. Obviously, sucks to lose the game like that. You never want to, especially with how we played in the second half.
Sometimes you lose early in the game, and sometimes you lose in the last minute. I don't look at it as losing because it's all about your mind state. You either win or you learn. And I tell the boys all the time that the only thing that you can control are your reactions and your emotions. right? Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it.
As we approached the second clash against Binghamton University, the stakes were high. The prior night's battle had set the stage for an intense rematch, and the Rams were eager to showcase their resilience.
I think it's important to just realize like a loss is a loss, and then we got to move forward to not hold it too close to us, and move forward and look to win the next game. I think you can't really hold it. I think it's just something to learn from and something to grow off of.
Jake Temkin, who had proven himself the previous game, earning the starting role once again, as forward Ethan Boehm continued to make his mark. After scoring his first goal the previous night, Boehm found the back of the net once again. One in Brennan, one in Niagara as Boehm scores! Ethan Boehm, it's back-to-back games and a 1-0 lead for Farmingdale. As Binghamton responded, leveling the score, it was Sean O'Donnell restoring the Rams' lead. Farmingdale the other way, Burns right out of the box, 2-on-2. O'Donnell throwing it on goal, and he scores! Sean O'Donnell with the help of Jesse Burns, and it's 2-1 Farmingdale. Goaltender Jake Temkin showcased his skill with crucial saves, denying Binghamton's leading scorer, Matthew Uzinski, while helping the penalty kill go 5 for 5. It was then Dylan Bridgewood adding to Farmingdale's lead with a wrister that found the back of the net. Murray chops away at it. Bridgewood comes out with it, throws it on goal, and he scores! And although Binghamton managed to score again, Bridgewood was not finished. Boom, turnaround, Bridgewood, and they score! Dylan Bridgewood, his second of the night, they get it right back. It's 4-2. Joseph Minio's breakaway goal served as the final blow, securing a 5-2 victory for Farmingdale.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm getting into a groove. I feel like I'm not really fully there yet. I feel like I still have a lot more to give, but I just feel like it's all about preparation, getting your body in a good spot before the game, hydration, and just kind of going in there with a good mindset is really what it's about.
Yeah, it felt great. I think it let the boys in the room know to stick to the process and keep putting in the work that we've been doing, and eventually it was going to pay off. I thought that was our most complete game, but I thought we gave them plenty of opportunities that they didn't earn. And what I mean by that is I think we made a ton of mistakes that fed into their play, whereas I think if we play a little bit better, when we play more to our potential, we'll limit those chances, and I think that game could have been even a lot higher of a score.
Honestly, our mood Friday, we weren't really pissed. We were kind of more mad at the refs for like that call. But Friday night, we knew we were going to win Saturday. Like we knew the entire time we were going to win Saturday, so we went in with the same mindset and we were able to pull it out.
In their first matchup against one another since the Empire Conference playoffs, Farmingdale aims to avenge last year's 6-2 defeat against the Ramapo College Roadrunners. However, changes in their roster, particularly departures of key seniors on Ramapo, set the stage for a different narrative. The first period of the game remained scoreless, but Farmingdale's offensive dominance was evident, setting the tone for what was to come. In the second period, the Rams unleashed a scoring barrage. John McCann's back-to-back goals ignited the offensive surge. Although Rory Maurer narrowed the gap for Ramapo, Farmingdale responded with an onslaught of goals. Dylan Smith capitalized on a deflection, Matthew Hawkins found the net with a precise cross-ice pass, and Christopher DeAndrea notched his first collegiate goal. Sean O'Donnell continued the scoring on the power play, joined by Tim Duffy and Ethan Boehm, completing an 8-1 victory. This commanding win against Ramapo propelled the Rams into their next challenge, a Friday matchup against the University at Buffalo.
Image versus reality. Okay? Image versus reality. The image is that we have everything handed to us. We have 3 jerseys, We play at a beautiful rink and fucking Islanders practice facility, right? Our social media is better than some NHL teams. The image out there is that things are handed to you and that you don't have to work and that you just show up and it's all hockey, right? But what's the reality? The reality is most of you are going to school, you're going to work, okay? You're not just a student athlete. You're a family man, you're living at home, or you're on your own, okay? And when you do that, you're using your own money, your family's money, okay? Your time, your energy, your effort, and nothing is actually handed to you. And you are a hardworking team, okay? And you're paying to be here. You didn't show up on a fancy bus. We didn't roll out in the school vans. But this team wanted it that bad that we got in our cars and we fucking drove 400 miles to fucking be here. But the image, when we get out there, is going to be that, oh, Farmingdale, here they are. They got everything handed to them. We know who we are. We're a hardworking team. We're blue-collar hockey players. And when we play to our strengths, that's who the best version of ourselves is. It doesn't matter what people think. We know what we are in this locker room. And if you bring that mindset, that everything that you have in life you worked for, okay, or your parents helped you out, and everything's hard work, when we bring that out onto the ice tonight and we set that tone for this weekend, we're going to start off on the right foot, okay? I'm not sure what you know about this team, but I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to be very similar to us. They're going to skate you. They're going to make you work. They're going to back check. They're going to forecheck like crazy. I've seen enough of their clips to know that they're not going to go down without a fight. Okay, and I think they're going to be very similar. But it's going to come down to who's going to be the bigger dog, who's going to skate, who's going to block shots, who's going to do all those little details that we talk about as a team. But I'm telling you right now for this weekend, after you take a ride 400 miles, it's tough to get those legs going. We are not sitting back trying to figure out what they're doing. Okay, we play our game when we dictate the pace. When we did that the last time, we came out firing on all cylinders. We set the tone and we stayed with that the whole time. And it starts right off the opening face-off. I want you to bring what we truly are for this fucking game. You do that, you set the tone, we come back here in the first, we make any adjustments that we need, but we fucking play our fucking game, all right? We've traveled a long way to fucking be here, okay? We battled through a lot of shit, but it's time to fucking show up and play some hockey now, boys. Let's go.
In a twist of logistical challenges, the Rams faced an uphill battle heading upstate. Denied a team bus and the Ram vans, the players resorted to carpooling for the lengthy 6-hour trek. The journey, however, didn't start on a high note as they found themselves trailing 2-0 within the first 5 minutes. Amidst the adversity, goaltender Joseph DiCanio emerged, making a spectacular diving glove save when a 3-0 deficit seemed imminent.
There was no technique whatsoever. It was all desperation. The kid faked out the shot and I went down and he passed it, and thankfully the guy in the middle kind of fanned on it and it was a slower puck and I just stuck my arm out and just dove for it.
The Rams regrouped in the second period. On the power play, Dylan Bridgewood's precise cross-ice pass set up Lorico for a pivotal goal, putting the Rams ahead 3-2. The momentum continued as Bridgewood connected with Chris DeAndrea for a one-timer, extending the lead. Buffalo managed to narrow the gap to 4-3 towards the end of the second period. However, a scrum in the closing minutes resulted in game misconducts for John McCann and Joe Minio, raising concerns about potential suspensions.
Easy. 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 No fighting. No, there's no fight. That was not a fight. This is an 18U. That's not a fight. Palmer, no way. No way. Now the first line's done for tomorrow. A misconduct, not a DQ. It has to go in as misconduct. Do not let this game start. Misconduct, no DQ.
For the 5 minutes, they're gone for today.
Right, but that's it. Game misconduct.
That's the minimum. We're going to confirm everything in between periods. It's a 5-minute major, and they're gone.
5-minute major, game misconduct. It can't be then you later on tack it on. It's either a DQ or a game misconduct. What is it?
So just because we're going to get it, we want to make sure that we get it right, okay? We're going to check in between periods.
So that's how this works now. We make the call in between periods, or do we make it on the ice?
We've made the call.
What is the call?
Confirming it's a 5-minute major.
And a game misconduct.
5 and we're not signing off on any score sheet.
So I just traveled 400 miles up here. I'm going to be up here for 2 days. I need to know. I need to know what's going on. Is it?
I'll let you know.
Wow. Hey, let's go, boys. Imo, your line. Let's go.
Hey, right back to worry about it, boys. Hey, use that. Use that.
Palmer. Boom, you're on the ice. So 26 just rips a shot after the buzzer. No.
So are they out tomorrow?
We don't know. They told me they don't know. I just need to know when you can about the face mask, if it's a game misconduct or what, all right?
My point is, Coach.
But my thing is, I've never heard that before. That's why it's very news to me. No, face mask not being decided right then and there if it's a DQ, because then I'm screwed for tomorrow, or if it's
so there were a couple minutes left. The most important thing here is to make sure that we've got it correct. He's gone for tonight.
I know, but
but that's it. That's all.
It's not it, because I'm not just thinking.
But we're not finalized. So we will confirm and come out and play.
Right.
We'll tell you.
Well, if you could take into consideration.
Start of the period.
I would, yeah, if you could take into the consideration what happened and what I have going on the next 2 days, that'd be great. Hey, I don't give a fuck how many times you want to bang your sticks or how much we want to scream. You let me worry about the fucking refs, okay? I'll take care of that. I can do that very well. You guys got to get back into this fucking game. We're down Johnny, we're down Minio, but we got 20 fucking minutes, okay? You're playing hard, you scored 4 fucking unanswered, we gave up a shorty, all right? And now we're letting ourselves get fucking rattled and thrown off the fucking tracks. Just like we did to them, now the fucking playing field is even, okay? You need to snap the fuck out of it and let us worry about the shit that's going on here, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, you have one fucking job. When it's your shift, you go out there and you do what you're supposed to fucking do. Until then, mind your fucking business, keep your mouth shut, and play the fucking game, okay? Because now, they want to hold fucking court in the locker room, okay? But when their last little bit is us screaming and this one yelling, what do you think they're going to do? Settle the fuck down. You got them on their fucking toes, okay? You got them on their heels, whatever you want to fucking say, you got to be ready to play. Be fucking positive. Get around. Get off the glass and out. Are you going to get the red line and get it deep? Are you going to have third man high? How badly do you want to win this game? You want to bitch about the refs, or do you want to win a fucking hockey game? That's what you got to decide. And you got about a minute or two to do so. Get your shit on. Come out and be a fucking hockey team.
Let's go, boys. So on everything, okay, it's 5 in game.
Game misconduct.
Yes.
No DQ.
No.
Thank you. That's all I need.
So
I've never heard of that in my life unless it was the end of a period with like 0 seconds. I've seen that done. I've never seen that done.
Okay, but what changes now if we came back and said it's a 5?
If you say it's a DQ, then my guy's done tomorrow.
Right, but that has nothing to do with tonight's game. That was my only.
It has everything to do with tonight's game.
No. What I'm saying is, we care to get like the right call, like on the ice, and then reported by the book. So if you have a game tonight, if you have a game 2 weeks from now, we're concerned about the 60 minutes of the
So am I, sir. I'm concerned about right now what the call is on the ice. If it's 5 in a DQ, I'm concerned. If it's 5 in a game misconduct, I'm concerned. All I want is to know which one it is.
And so
but at the time of the call, you know?
Okay. Have a good Thursday.
Yeah, thank you.
Despite the uncertainties, the Rams secured a hard-fought 4-3 victory. The next morning started with a team meeting featuring a breakfast buffet.
But when we leave here at 12, we are all going over to the falls. All right, I don't know how many of you have seen it or haven't seen it, but it's a fucking great little site. We go down there, take a quick look. We're not going to spend a lot of time. It's a nice day. All right, we'll take a fucking quick shot or a video. I'm sure Rin will have that thing dialed up in no time. And then we'll go over to the rink for business.
And set the tone for the day's activities, including a scenic detour to Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So so Gabe put 12:45 for no reason. No, that's what I'm saying though. He said team picture at 45. Fire.
Niagara, ranked as the 2 seed in the week's national rankings with an impressive 12-1 record.
Yeah, coming into the weekend, I kind of just think the same thing. I just think to play my game. I just like to play strong, hard hits, shoot the puck, and look to include my teammates in every play. And it's really all I look to do. Nothing crazy, just the same thing every game.
The Rams faced a challenging start, struggling against Niagara's offensive onslaught in the first period, with Brady Knopf capitalizing on a power play opportunity to give Niagara the lead. By the end of the first period, Farmingdale had recorded only a handful of shots on goal.
In my head, I thought that we were actually we got more shots than one shot. But I do think that the boys played well. I don't think that it was a bad game by any means. I think that from my perspective, it was a back and forth game, you know, and the bounces just didn't happen to go our way. So I think that, I don't think we played bad that game actually, I really don't.
Instead of firing it at him, we're looking off, so it's not, it's an attempt, but it's not on net. But we're not looking for a shot on net, we were looking for tips. I think when things are a little stale or stagnant or you're not getting things going, sometimes it's good to just throw a couple tweaks in there, change some lines up. Sometimes it could benefit you, sometimes it could hurt a little bit, but I think overall, whoever's playing hot, whoever's feeling it, you got to get them a little bit more ice time, and being able to notice who those guys are, I think was good. Here's what we got, all right? This is what the setup's looking like, okay? Big D here, Mio and Mac are gonna run it up top, Duffy's in front of the net, OD's on the off wing.
However, an unfortunate turn of events occurred as Tim Duffy, engaging in a battle in front of the net, took a costly tripping penalty, sealing the Rams' fate. Niagara emerged victorious with a narrow 1-0 win.
You gave them one of the worst versions of yourself. You are a high energy, momentum, rowdy on the bench, pick up your fucking teammates, fucking big hit, everyone fucking hears it, you cheer each other on, and that wasn't you tonight. And that's why we didn't have the outcome that we wanted. However, with that being said, one goal. When we talk about small little details to games, small little things, whether it's a little slip pass or getting a puck out or taking a penalty, it comes down to that. All you can do is learn. Okay? You can hang your head, you can be fucking pissed off we fucking lost, and then you carry that into tomorrow, and then you'll have a real fucking problem on your hands. There's a lot of history between them and us. It's time for us to take a fucking win. You learn from this that if you don't play your fucking best game, you're going to end up with a loss, but we have to move on. You have to be able to build off of something and find some fucking energy, find some fucking heart, and bring it for tomorrow. Business tomorrow.
Facing the top-seeded St. Bonaventure in this week's national rankings, Farmingdale found themselves up against an undefeated powerhouse with a 15-0 record. the game unfolded as an evenly matched battle with chances on both ends for both teams. Aiden Jones of St. Bonaventure initiated the scoring, firing a shot from the point that deflected off Michael Clouden for the Bonnies' first goal. Shortly after, Thomas Wall intercepted a pass leading to Michael Clouden's second goal of the afternoon.
Those teams are definitely more of a junior style game, so kind of fit my style of play better and what I like to do. So that just kind of finding success and getting back to the little things.
Looking to rebound, the Rams responded as Sean O'Donnell won a crucial faceoff to Michael Larico, who swiftly fired a snapshot and scored. Building on the momentum, Jacob Kravitz set up Michael Larico for a deflection past the goalie, tying the game at 2 apiece.
That's how we practice.
Despite the Rams' hopeful outlook after the first period, challenges arose in the second. A turnover in the defensive zone allowed Owen Hughes to capitalize, putting the Bonnies up by 1. Tyler Kelly extended the lead with another goal, making it 4-2. In a 3-on-1 odd-man rush, Mason Mego was able to score for the Bonnies. Joe Minio carried the puck through the neutral zone and fired a shot over the goalie's shoulder, bringing the Rams within 2 goals.
We're being fucking lazy again. We did it yesterday, and we're doing it again today. We're letting this game slip right through our fucking fingers. We fucking have control of this game. You see that when we fucking skate, they can't skate with us. We're faster, we hit harder, they're afraid of us. Go back to what fucking works. Start playing with fucking some anger. Because we're just playing hockey to play fucking hockey. And it's obviously not fucking working. Play with some fucking anger, play with some heart, and play with some fucking balls. We got 1 fucking period left of this entire fucking weekend. I don't want to go home 1-2. So let's knock off another #1 team in the fucking league, and let's fucking go home 2-1. Enough's fucking said. Step out there and play the right way. Let's go.
Guys, they were fucking screaming at each other on the bench at the end of the first period. Like they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like they had no answers. None.
Yeah, boys, we're not fucking defeated yet. Like, I mean, we saw in the Buffalo game, like,
Think we're defeated. Don't go out.
All it takes is fucking a couple quick shifts, good shots on net, and I mean, we can fucking storm back. This game is far from over.
Despite hard forechecking and multiple opportunities in the third period, the Rams could not capitalize, concluding the challenging 3-game stretch with 1 win and 2 losses against formidable opponents.
I think overall it was a good trip. We went up there, and for Bonnies, I thought, we're playing the #1 team on day 3 with a little bit of rest. I thought we came out with some fire. We played very well. Again, went down 2, battled back. It's a tough little stretch, but ultimately, we showed that we could play with anybody, and we got to just tighten a couple things up.
Some might say, hey, you're a little short-handed, but when I look around this room right now, I see a team that's united now more than ever. Yeah! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
All I gotta say is I remember my college days and they were seriously the best days of my life.